Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a fine day today. So I wanted to talk about something I found quite interesting, and that is a new image that has surfaced from Alien Romulus of the entirety of the Xenomorph costume. So I first saw this on Mr. H's channel on a video he uploaded yesterday or the day before I think it was, but it shows a image of the Xenomorph costume from head to toe, so actually get a full look of the costume for the new movie. So I do think it's cool how I think this is the first movie in quite a while where they've actually used a Xenomorph suit instead of the whole thing just being CGI, as I believe that would have been AVP Requiem, actually the last time we saw a practical suit for a Xenomorph being worn by an actor, because the last movies, Alien Covenant, both the Neomorph and Protomorphs in that movie were full CGI, no actual costume, and then before that Prometheus, I believe only the engineers were actually a person in makeup, but the deacon at the end I think is all CGI. So that's quite interesting how this is the first suit since 2007, so a very long time since we've seen a practical alien in a movie. So if we take a look at it, you can just see the top of the head, the mouth, and a little bit of the sort of backward facing structure, the long head, sort of the arms, the dorsal tubes, and then the legs and a little bit of the tail, but it's hidden behind, I think that is Fede Alvarez in the foreground, but you can just see the Xenomorph's tail behind him. And then if you have a look at the person standing opposite the Xenomorph, they look to be holding some sort of container with green liquid, so I think this is somebody applying blood to it. So maybe in this scene the Xenomorph is going to have some battle damage to it. It looks very green, almost like predator blood, I would almost say, but I wonder if that's maybe the prop in person is a little bit more colourful to make it sort of show up better on camera, I wonder, rather than it actually sort of being like really, really green like that, because that does look like predator blood to me more than Xenomorph blood, because the Xenomorph blood, if you recall, it's more of a kind of yellowy green, mustardy kind of colour, isn't it, rather than sort of bright glowing green. But I wonder if this is just to show up on film better, the stuff they're using here. And then you can see sort of in front of the Xenomorph are these hand railings. So I reckon this is from the same area as some of the other pictures that have been released previously with the actors, and where in the trailer, if you recall, that part where we saw the blue mist that's returning from the first movie. So I really am liking the design of the Xenomorph they've gone for in this movie, as I think it is very reminiscent of the original from the first movie. And another image that I thought was quite interesting too was, this looks like a magazine called Fangoria, I think. I've never heard of it, but it has a cover with a picture of Alien Romulus, and it looks to be that shot from the end of the trailer where the Xenomorph is sort of stood opposite her and sort of like opening its jaw like it's going to attack, which is kind of reflects that iconic moment from Alien 3 where the runner dog alien sort of gets like up close to Sigourney's face, but doesn't attack her because the Queen chestburster is inside her. It's very reminiscent of that, but this is basically that shot but from a different angle. So something we actually get a better look at here is this sort of detail on the top of the head dome, where it kind of looks normal but then it kind of goes like as if it's melted or something. What I think this is because rumours actually do say that the original alien from the first movie is going to be returning in Alien Romulus. The big chap, it's going to turn out that he didn't die at the end, And I think this supports that, because what I think this here is, I think that is where he got blasted by the engine on the ship and it's melted his head dome, and that's what I think this is going to be. I'm pretty certain, because that would make sense, wouldn't it, if you think about it, because he went up into the sort of exhaust port of the Narcissus engine, and then Ripley like fires up the engines and it kind of rockets and sends the big chap alien flying out. So I reckon this is his head dome melted from that happening to him. And this does remind me of another image that released a little while ago. It's a bit older, maybe a week or so back, but it's one that I really like the look of, and I thought I would just mention it, as this does remind me of that as well. And then lastly, something I wanted to mention was how I noticed at my local cinema, when I actually went to see The Bike Riders the other day, and that was an alright film. It was quite good. But when I went there to see that, I did actually notice some promotional material for Alien Romulus in the cinema itself. When I walked in through the door, there was this really big cardboard advert with the one of the posters for the movie, the one with the Xenomorph at the top. I'll show the picture on the screen now for you. And then coming out of the screen, I saw the other poster with the face hugger, the red one with the face hugger, on the wall as well. So it does look like they are starting to sort of push the movie now, because it is starting to get kind of close now. We're only just a little bit over a month until the movie comes out, so it's kind of cool to see that they are sort of building up hype for the movie and anticipation, so hopefully get people sort of excited for it. So that's just a quick news update from me about some of the new images we've been seeing coming out for the new Alien Romulus movie. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section and like the video if you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.